Hello, everybody.
Hola.
Let us know how the audio is and if you can hear and see us and all those good things.
Faux shizzle my nizzle bizzles.
Sorry, my daughter just come home. She had to come in and say hello. Welcome, 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 Brittany, Maggie, Linda. Hey, V. Hey, Autumn Moon. Welcome in. Guys, we have some exciting news to share. Some of you I may have already spoken to about this, but we're going to wait a little bit before we get into that. I think we're going to talk about a little bit first while we let everybody come in, kind of what's been happening. It's been what, 2 or 3 months since we did a live?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. And many people know probably why. We've just, between being busy and I had my mother pass away and all kinds of craziness, it's just in my other channels and Emily's other projects and doing Lights at Midnight almost every week, except for the little break we took over the summer. Things have been wide open, but yeah, it's been crazy, crazy, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so what we're going to do, I'll go ahead and just lay it out. So first, we're just going to talk about, we're going to catch you guys up and chat, welcome everybody in, and then we're going to do updates on everything that's happened and what's coming for the channel. And then we're going to talk about the special announcement. And then after the special announcement, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the floor to some paranormal or spiritual questions. So questions, preferably not channeling. So just questions that you have about spiritual stuff or paranormal stuff. So we're probably going to run about an hour to an hour and a half, tonight. So yes. Hello, Rachel. Hey, Lena. Welcome in. That's awesome, Rachel. Thank you.
Welcome,
Hey,
Bambi.
yeah, I
Wee.
love your name. So Emily,
Yes.
what you been up to, girl?
I've been mass producing content for my Shocktoberfest. I've already 8 videos in the bag, and I've got another 22 to make.
Lord.
23 because October has 31 days.
Yeah.
It's
Emily tried. She's like, you should do it. It's awesome. I'm like, I don't have it in me, Emily.
it's it's fun, but also very nerve-wracking because I'm at the point of am I going to get it all done? Because there's a lot of information and I'm trying to spend a certain amount of time on each case for each video. And some cases, like the 7M one that I, have already done,
Yeah.
that's set to come out one of the October days. I don't even remember.
You know,
There is so much background information to go through. It took me longer than I thought to go through the video. And then it's some of them are quicker than others, and it's just I don't even know if I'm gonna make it.
yeah, you
I'm,
will.
I'm tired.
I
And
know it's a lot, but at least you got a good head start this year.
I mean, I had a good head start last year, but last year the topic was so easy that I could go through and make 20 videos in a week.
Yeah.
This is so hard.
Yeah.
So I'm
The
sorry.
topics.
I'm sorry if I fail, okay? I don't want to fail. I'm scared I might fail, but it
You
is what
got
it is.
this. You
Merch
got
is
this.
merch is out though. I made a design for this year. I think you're the one who told me to do it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I did it. I did it.
Yep. I'm over here. I'm like, Emily, we're making a Halloween t-shirt. You should make one too. So she's already knocked hers out. And we've got Snowfall in the chat, Wonderlust, Dead
That's
Serious. What's
serious.
up?
Kelly,
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with
welcome.
us.
Yeah.
So, anything else that you have going on that you would like to share that I don't know what you're keeping it? I know, but I don't know
Mhm.
what you want everybody else to know. I know you've released some information about Halloween.
Oh yeah, Halloween is supposed to be my drop of my own investigation. I haven't even gone through that footage yet. So
Lord.
hopefully there's nothing wrong with the audio because we were having problems. But hopefully I'll have that out on the 31st of October. And then this weekend we're going to Gettysburg for the Parafest. Ghost hunters will be there. I want to say Cody and Satori are going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Annabelle's going to be there,
Mm-hmm.
but this broke ass bitch can't afford to go see Annabelle. But it's
I know.
fine because I don't need to go there to actually see her and the entity there. So,
Yeah.
but if
And
anyone,
Kelsey Davies.
Kelsey's going to be there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to see
And
if I can get some pictures with some of them.
yeah, Kelsey Davies and freaking fracking Star. What's her name? It
Chris,
totally left. Yeah,
Chris
Chris
Star?
Starr and many other people. They're focusing in a lot on the YouTubers. So like over this summer to promote the Paracon, they've been having like tons of bigger YouTubers come in and
Mhm.
investigate. So yeah, oof,
So if anyone's going to be there, I'm going to be there. So if you find me, say hi.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking about trying to go, but the funds did not happen. And then I've got so much going on here because my daughter 2 Saturdays, yeah, 2 Saturdays ago, she broke her ankle, unfortunately, on both sides. So we had to have emergency surgery last Wednesday. So she is non-weight bearing for quite a while. It takes a long time to heal. So I'm kind
Mhm.
of glad I didn't make arrangements to go because I probably wouldn't be able to go that far, at least right now.
Mhm.
I love it
And
though.
there's going to be some actors going to be there too, like the person who
Hmm.
plays Valak in The Nun and some of the other Conjuring movies that they put the nun in is going to be there. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of people. It's going to be crazy. And I'm already having like effed up like dreams.
Yeah.
And my mother-in-law had some I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, so I won't give details, but something crazy happened with her and she ended up in the ER. So
Mm,
I mean, there's I feel like a pattern and it's there. It's gonna be Gettysburg and it's gonna be energetically wonky.
yeah. It's definitely going to be interesting, especially the Annabelle and guys on the podcast. I think it was episode 6, matter of fact, of season 1. I talk about my Annabelle experience and my whole weekend. And yeah, it's quite interesting. So that's back in the day, our OG days of season 1, which yeah, we are not. So you've probably noticed maybe, but we have a lot of new subscribers to our YouTube channel, and thank y'all so much. If you see this, we certainly appreciate it. The amount of support that y'all have gave us over the last like at least 4 or 5 months, and those from the beginning specifically, we're 100% grateful for. It's been really fun, and yeah. So coming from just the podcast and not doing YouTube to doing YouTube, but we haven't been doing the audio part of the podcast, and we're trying to figure out when we want to relaunch that and how we're going to work that out in our scheduling now. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. You're doing investigations on your new channel. I'm doing my October fun. And
Mhm.
like you have your Luminary channel, and it's so chaotic that it's like, and I have a part-time job too. So it's
Yeah.
trying to find the balance between everything and Lamp. We have
Hmm.
that, like the YouTube side. So just trying to figure out when and what to do, if people even care about just the audio part. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Kyle, welcome in.
Yes,
But yeah.
welcome.
Oh, thank you, Kyle. Yeah, it's Sephora. No, I'm kidding. It might be the lights.
It's the moderate filter I have on StreamYard. It just
Oh, there's a
applies it.
filter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
I'm
I
using my
I
cell
did my
phone.
makeup and stuff, but like my
Yeah.
skin looks extra smooth. I promise you guys, it is a filter. I don't look this good in real life.
Yeah, a little tiny bit of makeup and the lights. Like people,
Mhm.
when you these lights that people use when they stream, it just the light itself will flatten everything out too. They're kind of a blessing. I don't know how they do it either, but they do it.
My ring light is lit, literally,
Yeah,
pun intended.
light it up.
Mhm.
But yeah, so let's see, what have I got going on? So our Appalachian Nightmare, y'all probably know about it, especially the folks in the chat. I started that back in May. We are officially at 667 subscribers. So it's been like 4 months now. I've released 3 investigations. Last one being St. Albans Sanatorium. I dropped it this past Friday. It's doing really well considering I'm a new channel. And I'm so excited because we put a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it does cost quite a bit of money. One thing that I've run into is like people don't realize that these investigations cost money at all. And then when they hear how much they actually cost, they are like, never mind, I don't want to go. Because you're spending some of these places, like it was $880 to investigate St. Albans for, I think it was 8 hours. So we were there for 8 hours, but it was a very cool place. Emily and I have been doing our own type of investigating from home for many years, and this year we finally started. We wanted to do it together, investigating together, but we do live like 6.5 hours apart, so it's kind of hard to do that. And unless we meet in the middle, and there's a lot of logistics and everything. But when you go paranormal investigating, you generally take a group to a place that size. Um, but yeah, so we've been putting what we have into that channel. So if you're interested in that type of content, like we are capturing some really cool stuff. We did Henry River Mills, which I actually call a ghost on the photo with no arm. There's a story about that. Bobby Mackey's was freaking amazing. Like I get kind of upset now when I go to a place that's not as active, not upset, but it's just like, it's different. Each place has a different feeling, even though you're doing the same thing over and over again. And that's the cool part of it for sure. Hello, welcome in
I might
everybody.
have a biased opinion because you're one of my close friends, but guys, her content, and because she's a medium, things are drawn. And even V, he's got some extrasensory skills. Things
Hmm.
are drawn to them, and they catch a lot more stuff on video than some of these very famous paranormal groups. Like, not to throw shade or anything, but it's true. Like Paranormal Nightmare, Paranormal Files, like they catch shit because the energy's drawn to them because of their abilities, and they know because these whether it's an earthy or an entity, they know they can communicate back and forth with them, and that's another reason they can catch that stuff on camera. And some of it looks like it's fake, but it's not. It is legit. So if you want to see legit investigations without any fakery, I highly recommend watching the Our Appalachian Nightmare. Like, for real, for real,
Thank you. Thank
for
you.
real, for real.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe on our first like legit investigation, I connected with. I mean, I know I can connect with spirits, and it is harder to connect. Sitting here in my room, I can fly and connect, but when you're out there in the field and all the energies and stuff, and especially being used to like having like quiet and stuff, and then having everybody doing this and all these moving parts, it is harder to connect. I have struggled to, and it's not even the connection, it's just maintaining that focus. So I'm still working on that because I know what I'm capable of doing. And yeah, these things, this last investigation, we did an investigation this Saturday at Stonewall Manor, and they really did not want much to do with me. And I've got to get through this evidence, and I have my intuitive opinions. I still don't even know the history of the place because I haven't watched that part of the recording yet. So, but yeah, thanks for the shout out, Emily. It's fun. I enjoy doing it. These days it's been so hot though. Boy, I get irritated when I get hot and I need a smoke. I'm like, I got to get out of here. It's funny, but yeah, these places have been really cool. Stonewall Manor, definitely Civil War era, a house that's in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And my next big investigation, like this is a lifetime bucket list place for me. We've been saving up, me and V, to go. And it was $1,500 for, I think you can take 10 or 12 people, is Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. So we are driving out to Tennessee. It's a 5.5 hour drive, and we're going to Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. I can't wait. I feel like the energy is going to be similar to Bobby Mackey's. if not worse. We captured some stuff at Bobby Mackey's too. But yeah, let me check the comments here. Thank you, dead serious. Yeah, it is very expensive. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're a fan. Definitely, we try to put out educational videos and reaction videos. I don't know if you guys see the educational ones because sometimes I don't think they get pushed as far because it's not the reactions. But if y'all want to learn, anybody that's new that don't know, check out our season one. Season one is audio only, so there's no video, but it's basically a whole teaching thing. It's like 60 hours, right, Emily?
Oh yeah, 60 hours.
Or give or take, probably more, and 30 episodes with banter. We can speak a little bit more freely there than we can here. So yeah, we've probably sacrificed getting it monetized for speaking so freely, but I don't care. It was a lot of fun.
Me saying the F bombs every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, Ethan.
Valid transcendence enlightener. I agree. Connecting with the spirit is still complicated to do. I like when you're moving around. Like I had this issue in Gettysburg. Like I'm really good at going to a place, sitting down with my pen and paper. But if I have to walk around and like gauge and like focus and like it's hard. So I agree, Chas. It is so hard. But when you go to some places that are really heavy, sometimes it's just in your face and you're trying to figure out everything that's going all at once because you can see things over there, over there, over there, over there. And it's like, what do I take care of first? That was me at Gettysburg.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a whole lot and moving around and everything. So it's going to take a little more getting used to. And I think me and V want to do the Trivet Clinic by ourselves. I think we're going to do I say solo investigation, but that is what makes our Appalachian Nightmare. And I go with Down South Supernatural, which are some buddies of ours, super cool people. And a lot of times we go with Durham Paranormal and Angel Lopez. He makes paranormal equipment, which I've linked all their stuff in the description box on our Appalachian Nightmare. I've taken a break a little bit from Luminary Luna Beams because I have a direction that I want to go with Luminary Luna Beams. That's going to be really freaking awesome, in my personal opinion. I was doing a lot of lives, but between my mom, my ex-husband having some stuff happen, which I've talked about and maybe y'all have seen. Then my daughter over the past 3 months, I have not been able to. But yeah, starting to do classes and all that kind of stuff. And there was something else I think I wanted to share, but that's pretty much it. Stonewall Manor, I'm hoping it won't take more than 2 weeks to have that out. We were supposed to have a video today, but we didn't tell you guys. We wanted it to be a surprise because what we're going to talk about, I think y'all are really going to be excited about.
I know I'm excited.
I know.
I want to tell everybody. I mean, okay, I told my husbando, and I may have told Megan. She's probably not on the live, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think I've told Dead Serious and Brittany, and I think that's it. Who's in the chat now? So it should be a surprise for you guys for the most part. And I will say, if you do know what we're talking about, please refrain from busting it out because we are going to kind of do something. It's not as fun as we can get on live without being able to screen share. So just bear with us. But yeah, so I think we talked about the channel updates. We're still going to be dropping our reaction videos with our learning videos and stuff. I think the next reaction video we're going to do is Paranormal Nightmare because it was 2 Fridays ago. They had a bomb ass video. Like it was wild. It was shadows floating. It was crazy. So I've already cut the clips for that.
I haven't watched it yet. Should I watch it or should I be in the dark still?
I mean, I think it's going to be pretty easy either way. Okay. Like, I don't think it's nothing crazy. It's just a normal video, and the clips I think I cut. I can't even remember because I did it a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Okay.
So let's see. I think that's it for all of our updates. Can't think of anything else. But yeah, so guys, you want, I don't have a drum roll. We could do a, so what we're going to do, yeah. Emily has some pictures. We're going to do it ghetto style. Emily has some pictures on her phone that I sent her. Yeah. And It's the colored one from the top down. So we're going to show you pictures of a house.
I'm sorry if the quality sucks, but when it comes to StreamYard, I have no idea how to share anything.
Yeah, we can't because we don't pay for it. So it's the free version.
Oh.
But does anybody know where that house is? I'm just curious. If not, we're going to go ahead and show the next clip or the next picture. I'm so used to recording. The
Sorry if
next
you
clip.
see my browser tabs in the reflection of my phone.
Okay, it's perfect, Emily. It focused and everything.
Just ignore my browser tab reflections.
All right. You want to show the next house? I don't think they won't know where that's at. That's only been on the internet, I think, once.
I don't even
or
know
twice.
where it's at, okay? Can you see that one?
It's focusing in. Does that house look familiar to anybody?
Anybody? Go on.
We'll give you, there is a delay, so we'll give you guys like 15 seconds.
Oh, there it goes. It focused. Yay.
Yep. We'll give you guys just a few more seconds, and then I guess we can go ahead and show the last house of interest.
This one looks like everyone should know this one.
Yeah, if you watch a lot of paranormal stuff, you might know what that is. All right, we're just going to pitter patter here for a few more seconds because I'm sure somebody in the chat may know where that's, at least that last house or what that house is.
Mm-hmm.
Is the suspense.
Hmm.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I'm waiting.
Can't remember the names. Know the houses, but not the names. Rachel, it's okay.
That's okay. Oh, yeah.
Second image reminds me of me reacting to the Whiteface house.
That it is. So that is the Garnet house, Whiteface house, and they call it the Skinwalker house. I can't remember the actual name of it because I'm not sure if anybody but Twin Paranormal has been to this house, the first one we showed you, but it was about the Skinwalker house or whatever. So the reason we're showing you these pictures, back in May when we reacted to the Garnet house, Justin Spurrier contacted me via Instagram Messenger, and yeah, he's like, hey, the video that y'all put out, my wife saw, and he said there was a lot of things that you channeled in that really made sense. I'm like, super awesome. So he wanted to talk to me about some things, and he invited me to come out and investigate all 3 of these houses, which are 2 are in Kansas and 1 is in Oklahoma, but they're all 45 minutes away from each other. So basically, as soon as honestly, if we could set up the dates as soon as we could get out there, I'm like, Emily, she's a part of this. I want her to come as well. He said, that's perfectly fine. Because what we're going to do is we're going to walk through those houses and get our psychic impressions. And y'all know how me and Emily work together. What I might not get, Emily might get. We fill in the puzzle pieces here. And I was like, yeah, Emily, she's got to come too. What is that? Oh, yeah.
It's my blindfold.
Yeah, it's awesome. But the cool thing is, not only are we going there, but they are going to, or he is going to allow us to film and make videos. So we're going to help him out with some intuitive impressions. I'm getting my left ear, even though I have headphones in, is ringing right now.
It was ringing before I recorded, or before we got on here.
Yeah. This entity at the Garnet house, if y'all haven't seen that reaction video, you should go back and watch it and that was like 3 months ago. You'll see it. And we reacted to Kelsey Davies doing the Garnet house, and that's what he found. And he contacted me, and yeah. So the thing is we have to be able to get to Kansas, and we have to be able to stay there. We got to do 1 house each night, so 3 nights in a row, and then the travel and all that. So very, very expensive. So we're hoping that we can do something by January, because both me and Emily have to either drive or fly out there. Um, our her husbando, as she calls him, and my fiance V. Those are our cameramen, and it's just going to be the four of us. Um, they will be videos across all three channels. So the main video for the paranormal stuff is I'm going to put my main video on our Appalachian Nightmare. Emily's going to put her video on the Fine Art Medium, but then we're going to do, and I mean, we're going to all be in it, but we're going to do like a three kind of parter video. And then we're going to do the collab video here. So you're going to get three different types of versions. So if you watch this channel, great. If you watch our Appalachian Nightmare, great. If you watch, the Fine Art Medium, great. And we're going to try to do it where we do different things in different videos. I don't know if we'll do it as in like a part one, part two type thing, and then funnel them all into the middle channel. We're going to figure all that out. But the first and foremost, we got to figure out how to get to Kansas. So we're going to be working on that. That is the special announcement. I've been holding on to this information for a while because, of course, I had all that stuff happen this past summer because now it's not summer anymore. It's fall, spooky season. And I've waited for him to get back to me because it's on a different account on Facebook, and he finally did. And he was okay with us sharing the information. And I told him we're shooting for January. So, yay! I'm excited.
Excited, yeah. I think it'll work out.
Yeah. Yep. And maybe between now and then it's probably going to be different. But the only person that had investigated the first like Skinwalker house was Twin Paranormal. So we'll be one of the first few people to get in there and do all three. So it's going to be like a trilogy. And it's a trilogy inception between channels and videos.
It'd be like 999, 3 for each house.
Yep.
And there's 3 houses, so it's like 9 videos.
It's going to be crazy. So, yeah. So we'll do something special for Lights at Midnight, and it might come out. You have to puzzle piece them together. I don't freaking know yet, but I'm just excited, and we're going to make this happen. So, tits. Let's go.
Tits.
Thank you guys. Yeah, I had to vet, somebody popping in my inbox saying, "Hey, call me." Like, you want to talk. And I'm like, and I knew who he was, but I had to go and look, because people just messaging you because it was like almost too good to be true when he messaged me. And I'm like, no way. Really nice guy, really, really into the paranormal. He worked with Ghost Adventures, like on the crew. I found that out, through the videos and stuff. And so he has a lot of experience in the paranormal. He knows his stuff about the paranormal. And yeah, that's really all I can share at this time. We're going to be doing a little work for him, helping him out and stuff. But yeah. Yay.
Hell yeah. So excited.
I know. And then I know one thing I forgot to share. I am trying. So me and Noah, which is the Black Cauldron, and Truly Bizarre, they do a show called, and I know the name of the show because it's freaking Calls from Beyond. So that's a really cool paranormal call-in show, guys. I want to actually do a shout out to them. Noah, the Black Cauldron, she's the Black Cauldron on YouTube, and then Truly Bizarre, they do that call-in show together, and it's really cool. You can call in, tell your paranormal stories. They do it via Zoom, or yeah, they do it via Zoom. So that's really fun. I've been calling in, telling some stories, and I've been talking to them about collabing with them as well. So if they come out here first or I go out to Las Vegas first, we're going to be doing a collab with an investigation. But hopefully at some point, because Noah's a busy woman, me and Noah are going to get together and do a collab on YouTube as well. I don't know if you know who those folks are, but definitely check them out if you don't. Yeah, it is a great call-in show. Yeah, Ghost Club Paranormal.
It just feels like we're exactly where we need to be. Like our life purpose, it just feels like we're filling in everything that we need to do. And like, because of that, our destinations are going where it should be. Like everything's working out in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and everything happens in its own timing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we've been working hard. It's so much. It doesn't sound like much, but back behind the scenes on these videos, like besides getting there, okay, and getting the video filmed and all that, me and Emily both have physical limitations, so that's going to be a lot for us personally.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, on the back end is the editing, and we're not bitching or complaining. We're just explaining because some people do know and some people don't. It takes me sometimes anywhere from 40 to 70 hours to go through the content and create it the way that I want to present it. I'm playing around when it comes to investigations. I'm playing around with different types of presentations for the content and how I, make the video flow go. But it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. So when we go 1st of January, you might not see it till March. And once we get them edited, that's, I know my investigations, depending on what quality you're filming in, you're filming anywhere from 50 to 120 gigabytes per thing. So, we got to have the storage with us. We're going to be bringing all kinds of stuff. It's crazy.
I need to get more batteries for my cameras.
Yeah, you'll need to get batteries, SD cards. You'll need to probably bring a hard drive.
Yeah, like just filming in Gettysburg, we went through our battery backups so fast. And
Hmm.
there were new cameras and new batteries and everything. Like that the spirits there just sucked up that energy. And it's like when you see videos on, for example, like Paranormal Nightmare, and they talk about switching their batteries in and out. It ain't no joke. Like it ain't for dramatic effect. Like that's what happens. They suck out the energy in the batteries so fast. And it was interesting too, like my light went out before my batteries did in my camera.
Yeah, light got drained.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just reading through the comments real quick. Thank you.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say something and now I forgot.
Yeah, I hope we get a lot of information because we're going to try to fill in some pieces for him, things and questions for him.
Yeah.
Hey, baby girl.
If I can even get my videos to come out as good as yours, I'll be so fucking thankful, dude. Because
You'll be all right.
I just, the way you put in the music and you put the atmosphere is like fucking chef's kiss, yo. I just,
Thank you.
it's so well done, and I don't have that skill yet, but I know it takes
Well,
practice.
it, I mean, I didn't have any editing before Lights at Midnight, so it started out with just making all
Yeah.
that social content. And you can ask Emily, like, I think when we were doing like the Wizard of Oz theme and we did the Diabolical and the Abominable
Mm-hmm.
episodes in season one, which I think's like 12 and 13 or something like that. I spent like hours on that freaking, I made the music for it and all that. And that's the practice. But at the end of the day, for editing, anybody that's interested, you really have to like put your headphones on, get into the mood. You're going to sit there for a long time and just put
Mm-hmm.
yourself and you're creating a storyline while you're there filming, and then you have to come home and create a storyline when you're editing. And the attention span of people is kind of short these days, but I've noticed that people really like the Bobby Mackey's video. I thought it was going to do a lot better because the way I shot, the way I edited it, but people really enjoy the history tours a lot more. There wasn't a lot of history tour at Bobby Mackey's. Some of the footage, like I cut out 30 minutes of the footage, like, 8 hours. You get 8 hours of footage on different cameras. So you're taking different angles. And we're not Sam and Colby. Sam and Colby just rolled on one camera the whole time and pan.
They also have an editing team too.
Well, they may now, I think, but I don't know if they used to not. That was from
Mm-hmm.
Colby's mouth. He used to do all the editing. They probably do now, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, when you're small content creators like us, we produce everything. Everything. Ain't nobody making shit for me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Valid Transcendent said something earlier. Emily, you mentioned that you'll be going to an event that involves Annabelle doll. Spirit told me that something disturbing might possibly happen with the doll. Meh, probably.
Hey, Tina.
I'm so desensitized that I'm not even worried. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
stuff's
different.
stuff's already happening and we haven't even gone yet.
Hmm. Oh, the entity at Garnett is pretty heavy. I mean, it is different being there versus being, just in your comfort zone. When I was at Bobby Mackey's, it made my chest feel like it was going to crush, like it was trying to like push in. People had their heart messed with, like it's legit. And when we were in the basement in the room of faces with Bobby Mackey's, the first time ever, I had my guardians come in. Like so when I do remote clearings, and I only do remote clearings now when I'm guided to, I stopped trying to do it for everybody because I realized if my guides ain't telling me, then it's something that people can do to change, themselves or change the environment. When it's only necessary, do my guides come in, or my guardians rather, guardian guides. When I was in the room of faces and V turned off the lights, and you can go watch all this, it's barely cut. I hardly cut anything out. I only cut out like long periods of silence with no evidence, just a little bit. I start to feel the energy shift, and there was like these white beings at the door, like crouched around the door, and then there was this one big, tall, dark one, which was like the alpha spirit or whatever. And I could feel them standing there, and then like they started skittering in on the floor, and I was picking this up, saying it out loud, and like whatever it was very, very dark, and it is. I wouldn't say it was like a classical demon, but it was very, very malevolent and could be considered a demon if you want to call it that, because my guardian showed up behind me.
Mm-hmm.
It's all on video, and like it's painful. I had to go outside just to breathe at Bobby Mackey's. So, I mean, these places and every place is different. Like Stonewall Manor, we've caught orbs already, and stuff like that. Uh, some really cool ones. I don't know if I can show y'all though. I probably can't. I can try, but it's one that's pretty cool. Since y'all are on live, I'll see if I can give you a sneak peek. But it is totally different, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because my guides didn't want me to go to Bobby Mackey's, and now I know why. But like when I was in Gettysburg, even though it was or not Gettysburg, when I was in Fort Mifflin, even though it's a battlefield, it didn't bother me energetically as much as I thought it would be. So I'm kind of curious to see the difference between there and Gettysburg, because Gettysburg's supposed to be very heavy, and now people are vandalizing the monuments and screwing them up with the spray paint and stuff. And so I feel like that's going to stir things up and piss things off.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
I can say what I believe, but if I do, it might censor
Okay,
our video. But you guys can fill in the blank of probably why people are vandalizing certain statues of certain figures. But
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, we love the history of buildings too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she went with me to Bobby Mackey's. It said the host unmuted the mic. I'm like, what did that do? I don't think I did anything. Yeah, guys, see if you can see this. I don't know. We'll have to. Yeah, I'll do it like that. Okay, hold on. Watch the camera. You might see it. All right, here we go. Watch the fireplace area.
Put it up a little bit.
It won't. It won't. It'll be glary. There it went.
There it goes.
Let's see if I can do it again. It'll be glary if I do though, because I've got my light ring.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
is it playing? Oh, hold on. Here we go. In the middle of the screen.
You're good.
Woo! There it is.
Whoop or whoop.
But yeah, that's one thing that happened with the lights on. So,
Yeah.
oh, you're frozen on my end, guys. Is she frozen on your end?
Maybe it's because I'm very like still.
Turn your camera on and off. No, your face is like, hi, the ball.
How do I?
Hi, Dana. Yeah, it was crazy. That's a real orb. Did you turn your camera on and off?
I'm trying.
You can just, it's a cam button. You press it. If not, then you can just
How's
You
that?
can all. I just want to see if you're on. No,
Can you...
yeah, it's better. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just frozen on my end for some reason. It's weird.
Sometimes I'm like a wild animal and I just stay in one spot and I talk and you can't tell and I look frozen.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So, guys, we have 27 people in the chat. Thank you for all the likes. We got 25 likes. That's freaking awesome. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Um, so yeah, we kind of covered everything that's like news and blah and our exciting news. We'll have more developments and things to come for that as soon as we can get to Kansas. And figure out where we're going to stay, how we're going to get there, rental cars, fly. I hate flying. I don't want to fly. I don't want to fly. Don't make me fly.
I like to fly because I can't sit in a car.
Yeah, I can't really either that long. I love driving. Like, I love that experience. But I probably will have to fly to Kansas. And I'm not.
I have too much car trauma, so I don't like being in a car.
Right. Right. Let's see. Okay. Good on this one. Clear orb. Yep. I saw it manifested. Definitely like the ones I captured. Can you share about Moon Journal, please? Oh, yes, yes. So I have I have the information. I'm still in the middle of designing that for the Moon Journal. So it's in. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys this. She brought it up. So all of my classes in Luminary Luna Beings, I'm still going to talk about spooky stuff there because that's part of what I do, right? But I'm really going to focus on my classes on moon manifestation. Like, honestly, my goal is to kind of reimagine moon manifestation and create classes, the journals. Like, I have a whole line of journals I want to do. I just got to get my life together. I have products. Emily, she's got products too, y'all. She's got some things going on too. But yeah, the moon journal, I'm thinking to try. I would really like to have it done and just launch it at the beginning of the year. So if I can get it done in the next month or so, I'm going to go ahead and put it on Amazon, and that way y'all can start out your year that way. But the moon cycle, the lunar cycle, technically starts with Aries. So I'd like to make a calendar too one day, like a separate calendar, but that's in the future. But yeah, moon journal and the moon class I had to cancel, and I'm in the process of rescheduling it too. I had 4 participants; they know who they are. I've updated them. I'm thinking about opening that enrollment back up too, because my mom passed away. So I have taken some time off.
Oh no, what happened? She disappeared. Ah! Guys, can you still see me though? What the fuck? I wonder if she's still talking, realizing that she got separated. Well, that's awkward. Uh, let's see. Oh, okay, she's in the chat. That's so weird. Wait, is it because we're not paying for it that it maybe kicked you for going on for a certain amount of time? Listen, we talk about paranormal shit, then paranormal shit starts happening. So that doesn't surprise me. But I think what she was going to say was she's going to make it where y'all can sign back up for the moon manifestation class, and but she'll have announcements in due time, I guess, for that. Chastity, can you come back in? Yeah, that's doesn't surprise me. Every time we talk about anything, whether it's live or we're recording videos, something always happens. Always. But until she gets back on, I'm still working on my cards, my oracle cards. The book is in review right now. I'm having several people look at it. Once that gets done, then I'll renumber the cards because I have to edit all that stuff again. And once that's done, I will have I have a company in mind that's going to do the publishing and stuff for it, and I'll have it on Amazon, and it'll be fun. I have my cards out over there, but I'm afraid that if I leave my spot, shit's gonna go to hell on my end. And yeah, so maybe when Chastity comes back, I'll show you a few of them. But on my website, I already have my homemade incense that you can order. They're whatchamacallits. You have to, so if you order it, there's two different kinds. You have the cleansing kind, and then the other kind is like a custom one where I'll go based off of your energetic needs and I'll make them that way, but they're made to order products. So let's say someone orders them, then I'll have to start making them from scratch, and then it takes like a week for them to dry, and then I'll ship them out. But those are available on my website, which is thefineartmedium.com. Oh, Chastity lost internet. Well, shit. God damn. I'm bad at hosting lives, y'all. I'll try my best until she can get her stuff back. But I typically don't use StreamYard because of that reason. I don't particularly care for it. I like my Streamlabs, but it is what it is. So hopefully she'll be able to get back on at some point. You know what? Screw it. If I can grab my card so I can give y'all a preview. Hopefully nothing happens here. All right. The goal is not to drop them all on the floor and play 96 pickup or 95 cards. I forget how many I have. But, oh no, she can't get back in. Well, what do you want me to do, Chastity? What do you need me to do? Because I don't know how to work StreamYard. But this is the back of my card. So that's what all of them will look like. And then this one, for example, I have addiction. And the whole point of this deck is to help diagnose your paranormal issues. If you can't get a medium or someone to help you because A, you don't have the funds, or B, you just want to try it yourself, these will help you figure out what is going on, where it came from, and yeah. So I'll show another example without giving my entire deck away. Let me see. Oh, here's one. We have Incubus and Succubus. Like I said, this is just a draft deck, so like there will be some edits. I don't know if my camera can see it. My camera's not like focusing right on it for whatever reason. Come on. Or it could just be the card. I don't know. Thought forms. You know how I like my thought forms, especially if you're on my channel. Come on, focus. Come on. Sorry that they're blurry. But, all right, what does Chastity say? Give me 1 second and I will be back. It's finally working. Sorry, guys, all my kids and family was streaming. Oh, shit. But yeah, I have these cards. I'm working on getting them out. And it will have a guidebook. Like, I went in on the guidebook. So hopefully it covers everything and there aren't any questions and that it's easy to understand. But I've been working on this project for like, I don't even know how many years, like 2 years, 3 years, because I had to draw every single image on the cards. Everything that I have on here is stuff that I hand drew myself. And there's like 95 or 96 cards, and that takes a long ass time. So, yeah. I'm just trying to buy time until Chastity comes back. And then we'll open up to any like questions you guys have about whether it's spirituality or paranormal related, things that we don't technically have to channel for. But I also have this one, my investigations card. So maybe you're having paranormal activity and it came after you did an investigation. So, like, if you pull this card, maybe something came home with you. Like, there's this deck, like I said, there's 95 or 96 of them. So, instead of paying for a medium because they can be expensive, or you just can't find one in your area because not many of them kind of go into the paranormal. They kind of only really do like the dead relative thing, which is fine, to each their own. And sometimes, you know, like I said, it's expensive. Like, I try to be fair with my services, but I also understand that not everybody can afford them. And this is kind of an easier way, or at least a solution to get you by. And I was going to make another deck that goes kind of with this deck that will give you solutions. So we have diagnostic here, and then the other deck, which I haven't started yet, which that would be the solutions. But I'm so excited. Like, I've worked on this for a long, long time. I don't know if there's anything like it on the market. I don't think there is, but with Etsy and places like that, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's thought about this type of idea. There's another card. There we go. I'd shown this one to Chas, and she surprised me with a big wall hanging. What do you call them? It's like a poster, but it's made out of fabric, and it's of this card, and I have it hanging in my kitchen. I wish this room was bigger because I would love to hang it in here. See, Chas is saying she's trying to get back on, but it's taking forever. Do you need the link? Can you use the link, Chas, that you sent in the chat, in our Facebook Messenger chat? Is there a way I can, like, send the invite? Ooh. Messenger. Ooh, let me see if it lets me do it. There we go. Hold on. See if this works. Please, oh, please work. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. Okay. She entered the studio and it won't let her. Oh, it's her internet. Well, WTF. But there are some cards, like I said, I'm going to edit. I got to renumber them all to fit the book, which I should have listened to Chastity and done the numbers last. But yeah, lessons have been learned. The quality of the cards looks similar to the Angel Answers deck that I bought from Amazon. I think I have that deck. One of the first drafts I had of this deck, I had a yes and no, but then I took it out because I thought it would be very confusing. But, like, I also have a familiar. If you don't know what a familiar are, or familiars are, has to do with, like, being created through witchcraft, or sometimes you have very low vibrational entities that work with other entities that they either created or just work with. But yes, I printed out a copy for myself and for Chastity, because I wanted her to try them if there are any holes. Oh, looks like she's trying to connect. Ah, she's coming back. Yay! Alicia Cruz, some mediums are fake. Yeah, you also have that issue as well. You have some people that are fake and do it for the monies. And so you ain't gotta worry. A real medium made this deck. But I'm so excited. But yeah, I still have a lot of work ahead of me in editing these decks, or this deck. I think I only have to edit like 3 or 4 cards with the images, and then like I said, I have to renumber them all 96. Chastity, can you hear? It says you're in, but I don't see any video and I don't hear you. Let's see. Still trying to load her in. Thank you guys for being patient. One card that I will probably take out is this card. Yes, it's a piece of toast. But if you are my age, and I'm 31, by the way, but if you're my age, then you know about the whole thing with the toast that somebody tried to sell on eBay that had like burnt pieces that looked like Jesus. That's why I made this card, was for that. Obviously, my card doesn't look like a burnt piece of toast with Jesus on it, but I tried to reference that. But if anybody knows that in the chat, let me know, because it was a piece of toast with Jesus's face on it. Let me know. Yay!
Let me turn you down. Yeah, my internet, I can feel it. This sounds crazy, guys, okay? But where I'm sensitive to energy and frequencies, I can tell when my router or modem is not working properly because the whole environment changes, like energetically. And I can literally feel the Wi Fi not working and it feels freaking amazing. Like, I wish we didn't have to use Wi Fi. It makes me want to kind of like wire everything in my house, to be honest. But like you can tell, you feel different. I don't know, Emily, if you can feel that Wi-Fi stuff, but I 100% can. When you power's cut off, it just feels different. Everything feels different.
Well, for me, it's not that it does, but for me, I hear it. I hear the electricity, which is weird to even like try to explain, but for me, I hear like the electricity running through the cables and things. And for you, like, I know you talk about that humming. For me, it's just like a high-pitched frequency, and then when it's off, that frequency's gone. What the fuck?
Yes. I pulled on my cord and you almost got like a boob shot of me or something. I don't know. But yes, I have a big fuzzy mic. It's fuzzy. ASMR.
Ooh, we're going to be one of those channels.
Yeah. Ghost hunting, ASMR. That's a whole market that's untapped.
Be like, guys, today we're going to go and investigate some ghosts in some house.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Spooky. What's up, bad to the bone paranormal? Bad. Let's see. But yeah, Emily's cards are lit. I'm the only other person I think in the world that has the deck, and I can't ever show them. The only time I ever show them is when I have a paranormal client, and then I have to be like, you cannot share these online now.
Top secret. I tried to, I don't know, distract people while you were away.
No, you did a fantastic job.
I was like, I don't know what to talk about, and I don't want to do the Q&A without you.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, if you had to, it's fine. But we were gonna have to end it. But yeah, I'm using V's hotspot on his phone. So yeah, definitely my internet. I still don't feel the crazy pressure in my head or buzzing of the Wi-Fi router. So I probably still don't have internet, but that puts me at a limited time. So maybe 20 minutes because he is running on a limited amount of hotspot. And hey, Connie. Yeah, good catch. I know. Bartender hands, girl. Bartender hands. What's up, Connie? Connie is our resident Reiki healer. She's a lot more than that. She's a fantastic person. Peace Shine Reiki at proton.me is her email address. She has very fair pricing and she's fantastic. Long distance Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
It's
We
a
should
lot clearer too.
we
The
should
image is a lot clearer.
Yeah, the audio's funky, like it's cutty like it was earlier, but there's
Hold
nothing
on.
to do about it.
I can fix it maybe.
We should get into our Q&A before our time ends.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yes?
Maybe. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah. So if y'all have any spiritual or paranormal questions, fire them away.
Now it's cutting out again.
Okay.
It's fine. Shit happens.
You're welcome, Connie. Thanks, dead serious. I'm scared. I don't know. It's always messed up. Something's always funky.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Hellcat. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, Hellcat's got a question.
Awkward silence as we wait because there's a delay on YouTube.
Yes. You like my fake ponytail? It matches my hair.
It does. I mean, nobody would ever know.
I know. I'm too honest. I blurt shit out when I shouldn't.
Yeah, and your chair just farted.
This chair is old. I'll stop doing it anymore.
Oh God, what if it does that thing where like it breaks through and then the thing goes up your like that?
I saw the video. That video was terrible. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so itchy. I got so many bug bites. It's not even funny.
The skeeters are trying to kill us.
I make a joke and I say they're Bill Gates skeeters.
Yeah,
Hey,
probably are.
If I catch one and there's a number on it.
We need a microscope.
One Christmas, my parents got me one of those legit heavy duty like science microscopes because in college I was going to go into biology and I was for like a year and then I left. But I had one. I'm so sad that I yard sailed it because I honestly didn't use it. Although I used it for some purposes to catch a certain sibling of mine when they were doing bad behaviors, and I would know when they were doing certain things, and I would be able to be that bitch and be like, oh yeah, well guess what? This slide has your hair on it and it says otherwise. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Try again. So I can analyze hair and hair follicles to know what you're consuming.
That's creepy. I'm saying it's creepy that science does that.
I wanted to be a forensic, I think it's called an entomologist, the study of bugs for forensic science purposes to see the date on which someone was unalive so I could see that time frame.
Emily.
Yeah.
You know what we need to do? We need to get some of that stuff that makes blood show up in a black light and take it to the Garnett house. Let's see if he'll let us do it.
Well, with my black lights and V's black lights. V will be all excited. He'll be like, let me at it.
Don't give V a black light in a hotel room. He will mess up every comfort you have.
He'll mess up your night, that's for sure.
If you're at the Comfort Inn, you're going to get real uncomfortable when V's around with a black light.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, spiritual and paranormal questions are not channeling. We're not channeling tonight. We're just answering questions that you have about spirituality and the paranormal.
Mm-hmm. See.
So let's go back up.
Yeah. Which one do you want to do?
It's a message for you. I thought you were reading it from Hellcat.
Oh, yeah. It says, I really need psychometry on an object. Very important. Can M read it from a picture? Psychometry is about holding the object in your hands, though. So I would need to hold it.
Yeah. And picture, it would be more like a channeling session for that Hellcat. So, I mean, it depends on what it is. It's very interesting. You have me interested. But yeah, psychometry is holding the physical object, so it'd be more like a channeling session. You would have to do with him.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Linda, how do I get? Yeah, go ahead.
How do I get more information about a dream I have off and on for months? I feel a person is trying to contact me. My first step is write it down. Write it down. Always write it down. You'd be surprised the amount of information you can get on your own when you write it down.
Yes. And you can also do your own automatic writing session.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, title your page. First and foremost, clear your space, get it comfy, okay? And title the page, the what you want to do, and then ask for benevolent spirits or your guides or higher power, universal energy, positive universal energy to help guide you through that. And then just literally write down what comes to mind and analyze the dream so you can break it down. It's kind of hard, and you can either break it down that way or you can break down the different symbology for that dream. I just use Google and go with what feels comfortable and in like my gut. But you really need to get pencil to paper and meditation. You can also do it with meditation.
I would also say too, like when spirit sends you messages through dreams, it's supposed to make sense to you. So when you ask, it's fine to ask, but I'm just saying, like, when you ask another person, it's probably harder for them to help you identify what each thing means because they will use your own personal experiences and what each thing means to you to help send you the message, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And it's psychic symbols, which can be a little advanced in, and we're all sensitive, but you don't have to be like a big psychic, to do that. You can do this. If not, you can find somebody that can help you, of course, with dream interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You think it's the real origin? I'm curious. Yeah, and do you have spirits in your home? I will say this. That's kind of like a session service type thing. But spirits come and go. And more than likely, we all have something around us, whether it's our benevolent spirit guides, right? Sometimes earthies. I mean, even the best, like keeping your house protected and blocked and stuff, things still come and go. Like I was texting Emily last night, and during the text message, I was telling her something about the investigation or something silly, and I saw like a little tiny mist in the corner of my room, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna, do a few little things and cleared out the sage, smoked real good. I didn't sage my whole house either. I just cleared my room, which I don't advise people to do unless you're like an avid clearer. Like you don't want to just sage one room if you've never saged at all or any type of spiritual protection, because then you could really stir some stuff up.
I would know because I was given wrong information back when I first started. I was saging my room and then it accidentally trapped things in and it made it worse. So don't just sage one room or cleanse one room.
Learn from she was doing mistakes. It backwards.
Yeah, because you get it from a source who you trust, and yeah. Thought I was haunted then. I got really haunted. Haunted.
Yeah. It got worse. It kind of like trapped the energy, and then like the energy spontaneously combusted and like broke her freaking what was it? Your oven, the glass. It was a lot of weird shit.
I was doing a case for somebody, and as I'm helping them like navigate what to do, I hear pa-boom, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I've never used the only time I use my oven is the top burner. So I never have ever turned my oven on to put something inside of it. And I hear pa-boom, and the glass just like shattered. And the oven wasn't even on. The burners weren't even on. And it's not gas, it's electric too.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of
don't
how
do
me and
it.
Emily got closer. It
Mm-hmm.
was that experience that was the pivot point in our friendship.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read this one if you want to take it. It says, "Hey guys, I'm Tasha. Do you have any advice for those who like to watch paranormal videos to not to catch clingers? I imagine some of us are tuning in to learn, but also entertainment."
Um, well, a lot of it too is like your perception of things. So if you go in there with that expectation of things coming through to attach or visit or whatever, then a lot of times they'll be attracted to that, and they actually will. Um if you do your cleansings and you don't really worry about that stuff happening, like since I've switched my mind frame from like worrying to like not giving a fuck and just not being afraid, I don't have that problem ever. Ever.
Yeah,
I mean, unless you're
yeah,
going
and it is
in like
possible for people.
I was gonna say, like, unless you're doing what I do and like you're gonna make content and you're like going in and you're like focusing and trying to see what's there and you're literally tapping in, then you're more likely to bring stuff through. But if you're not really tapping in and you're just watching it to learn and for entertainment, you're less likely to have any issues. But go ahead, Chess.
No, I was gonna say it can happen, but it
Yeah,
just depends if like you're channeling and you don't know it. The best thing to do is just practice spiritual cleanliness.
and
Practice your
boundaries.
spiritual hygiene. Also, too, a screen can be a portal, but your mirror can be a portal. Just you just have to declare that it's all about intention. Just declare that nothing can do this through this device. Nothing can do this through the mirror. That you're not welcome. This is my space. Practicing spiritual cleanliness and making declarations and setting your intentions is everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much in a nutshell.
Justin Ware wrote, "Do
Hey,
spirits
Justin.
feel the same way about Halloween the way we do?" I think it depends. It depends on I
That's what
mean,
I felt like they're doing. The Veil's thinner.
mhm.
They're
Well, I
probably
was gonna
excited.
say it depends on the earthy or spirit. It's like when they were alive, how did they feel? Like I would say it would kind of translate over to death as well. And then you have those that have been dead for a long time and maybe they don't know what Halloween is, or they can watch what's going on through how we're living and kind of like come up with their own perception of it. I think it varies for each spirit, really.
hmm It just depends, but I do think there's a lot of them. I guess from a spirit's perspective, however, the if you could call it emotions, is probably very interesting because the veil is thinner, but it allows different types of beings and entities and stuff to come through based on certain belief systems.
And
So
the
yeah,
collective
probably
too.
so.
Like what
hmm
the overall collective feels during that time and how that energy kind of like I don't know, how that
Yeah.
energy is
I,
felt.
I talked to a friend of mine, and I'm sure she won't mind me sharing this. She's like a family friend. She said that she's living kind of in Appalachia now, basically, because I live 10 minutes outside of the line that is Appalachia. So I live just right below where it starts. But she moved from my county to the county like up and beside of us, which is Appalachia. And it was raining, I think, this past weekend. And they put up all their Halloween decorations, and she got a knock at the door, but the Ring doorbell camera didn't pick anything up, and the kids were scared, and they had to call the police, but there was nobody there. So
Yeah, that's when you
that's
don't
one
answer it.
rule.
You hear knocks on the door and you know nobody's there. Don't answer it.
Yeah,
Don't answer it.
100%. So, and they just put up their Halloween stuff. She made that a point. I thought that was interesting. So, Lena,
Mhm.
is it true that during the full moon or eclipse, the veil is thinner? In my opinion, from what I've experienced, yes, I think so. New moon is the black moon. Technically, you have the black moon period. That is the end of the new beginnings. It's dark, so it's commonly known. Some people don't like to do work, any type of energy work, or if they practice a certain type of craft. Some people do, and some people don't. Again, it's all based on because we kind of create our reality. And it's common, like paranormal things 100% exist, but we also create. It's just like the intentions we set. We create things. So all these religions and everything, they create stuff. So you go to a different country, they may have a different belief system, and it applies there because of the collective mind and the thoughts and the energy resonance that's all there. So yes, I personally think so from what I've experienced.
Mhm.
Says my sister and I have always had a lot of the same dreams, often with some kind of hotel in it thoughts. It reminds me of Emily.
Oh, the freaking hotel of hell. Yeah.
You know, I mean, Emily has a lot of dreams about her home, her parents' home, and
Mhm.
things that happened there and stuff. That's when she opened up. So it's interesting that there is a hotel. That means, and this is potential. There's a spiritual liminal space that has been created. Now, this is kind of weird, but there's a
Mhm.
spiritual liminal space that has been created at some point in your dream world where y'all meet. It could be something that's unspoken during when you're unconscious in your
Mhm.
subconscious. It could be related to just past experiences, past life. I don't know if it's like I've had dreams like that where I go back to the same place because it's different realms too. So it's either dependent on the type of dream. There's a lot of variables, but I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, because a lot of times when I have dreams or astral experiences, it's at my parents' house.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
guys, I'm sorry. We're not doing the channeling questions tonight. We're just doing, I see some of you guys, we're not doing channelings. We're just doing the answers in case anybody else joined in.
Mhm.
Says, thanks. I learned how to deal with them on my own. I'm trying to not talk so loud. So if it sounds like I'm whispering, it's because I am. Because a lot of times my audio is like that.
Mhm.
Okay, that sounds good, Tasha. And Linda, this is kind of weird. I only have 2 mirrors in the bathroom, no mirrors in any other rooms. That's cool. Mirrors are awesome. I love them. But the mirror that I released like a short on Instagram on Our Appalachian Nightmare, and then a short or reel, and then a short on YouTube for Our Appalachian Nightmare. There was a mirror, in a big, beautiful mirror in the hallway in the grand entrance, and it was just radiating portal energy. You
Mhm.
walked in there, you felt like you were spinning and you were going to fall.
I saw that one. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny about that, though, is that in that actual, when I was making that reel or whatever, I
Mhm.
actually caught an orb by accident
Oh
up
yeah,
at the
that's
top of
right.
the stairs. Yeah. It does totally. I live in my parents' old home. She dreams of it and sees my mom. I only see her every now and again. Thank you, ladies, so much. You're welcome. Rachel, you just watched, I swear you just commented on my video on Our Appalachian Nightmare. If that was you, thank you for watching. You felt that from Down South Live. Down South did not tell me they were live. So when they were live, I had no clue. And if I'd have known that, Brittany, I would have said hello and like done something special, but they did not tell me. Well, Riley did not tell me they were live. I would have joined into the live if they would have told me. We did not have time to do a live. I was supposed to do a live, but yeah, it was just by the time we got there, got set up, we only had 2 hours left and no investigations done. Okay, Rachel, I thought so because I saw your profile picture. You were asking, I think if I remember correctly, this was like right before you were asking if there were other voices in the men's ward. Yeah, there was 10 people there, and it's very hard to get everybody to be quiet at one time, unfortunately. But I'll be happy to look back. Hey, Flexina, I'm surprised we're seeing you, girl. It's late there.
Mhm.
Welcome. Yes. But yeah, guys, trying to think if there's anything else. Do y'all have any more questions? I know we're running up. We got about maybe 10 minutes left before we're going to hop off here. Questions, comments, concerns, complaints. Oh, I got one.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to tell it? Do you
No,
want to tell it?
you tell it.
Okay. So we're preparing for war. Like I hear music in my head, not really. I'm kind of being dramatic and trying to be funny. But somebody tagged our video, our Hecate video, to Beardo Gets Scared. So we're ready. We're ready for you, Beardo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I realized that and I went on. I got you. Okay. Late, yeah, doing RP and okay, the gaming. Gotcha.
If you guys don't know who Beardo Gets Scared is, he's a debunker. He's one of the debunking channels, which he's got some really good content.
Debunked. Yeah.
It's good to have, common sense when you go into these videos and you watch some of these people. And yeah, it's like, it's very important to debunk as much as you can. You want to rule all that other stuff out first before you claim it to be paranormal. So it's very good and healthy to have that. But
absolutely. I mean, I don't have anything against debunking channels. I think it is important. I think there's a lot of fakery out there. I've put my whole entire heart, my soul, and I can say this: if I was faking, I wouldn't be able to do the work that I do to help people. I wouldn't be able to do anything that I do, because if you fakers can't do that kind of stuff, and fakers piss me off. Like, they give us a bad name. People automatically think. A lot of people automatically think because of what we do, we're fake. I don't know, but the only thing I know is it's really hard to have people that have absolutely no understanding of what a psychic impression is and what reading energy is. When it comes down to the nitty gritty, we literally just read energy and take psychic impressions, and either they're right or they're wrong, and we move on. Spirit's generally never wrong. It's our interpretation. So, I just trust and I go with what I hear. Me and Emily have been validated on multiple times with multiple clients, and it's something that you have to practice. It's something everybody's somewhat capable of. But yeah, I don't know how it's done or what. There's all kinds of different explanations. People want you to read a specific thing, which can happen, but it's like these psychic challenges, like how they do the psychic challenges, and they want you to figure out what's on a piece of paper inside of an envelope. Like, that's not why we use our gifts. Is it possible? Sometimes, yeah. I remote view places I've never been. I see them a certain way and I describe them, and stuff like that. And sometimes I can't. It's really just up to the mood I'm in. I mean, I'm speaking probably for Emily too. It's in the mood we're in, what we're dealing with. We're still people. Like, we're people just like everybody else. We bleed red blood. We're not like oozing green shit out of our, orifices or any crazy shit. And if you are, go to the hospital.
Well, it's like you have to be in the certain mindset and vibration too. So like, we're humans, we experience negative things just like everybody else does. So let's say something's going on in our life. For example, like your daughter broke her ankle. It's like, then we're not in that right mindset to channel everything and channel all the information that we need to get, because our minds are preoccupied on something else. And so when things in real life, I don't want to say like real life versus not, but it's like things that are going on in our lives versus spirit. It's like, we're living the 3D, we're living this existence. Our main priority is this existence. And then it's the spirit stuff, because we're here now. We have to take care of business here now. We have families, we have jobs and stuff that we need to take care of. So sometimes shit happens and we can't focus on everything that we need to focus spiritual wise. and so it can get us off balance. But like in the perfect energetic, I don't know, vibration that we're in, I know you can do this because you've done this. I've done this where we talk to a client that we don't know anything about and we draw their exact freaking landscape in their house or
Mm-hmm.
their backyard, and we have everything in perfectly like where everything is. But it's like, how did we do that? We don't know anything about them. We have never seen their living situation. So how do we know where each thing is? It's like
Yeah.
spirit sometimes gives us that information when we need that information. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's a difference between want and need. And if
There's
it's not
always a difference.
and if it's not to help the person, then they're not going to give us certain things. It's only when
Yeah.
it's relevant and when that person needs certain types of information that they'll give it. It's not like
Yeah.
we can choose, oh, we want this, this, and this. But it's like, well, if it's not gonna help that person, they might not give it to us.
Yeah. And that's why I've been drawn to work more with spiritual and intuitive development and paranormal stuff out of anything. And
Mhm.
just like working with people. And I'm just a natural, for me, I just feel like I'm a natural teacher. That's
Mhm.
the field that I want to be in. You know, there's all different types of psychics and mediums and stuff. And they all have different, and healers, you know, you have healers that's something that I might be getting into in the next few years. I still got a lot to do with this paranormal stuff, but it's
Mhm.
something that I do on the side. I was caught red-handed, y'all, doing a removing removing. When they were live and I didn't know, and Down South was live, I tried to help remove some energy from this little Klingon thing, like a clingy thing attached to Dylan at St. Albans, and I don't advertise the energy stuff that I do because it's not something I'm trained in. It's not, you know, it's just something I do and I've done in the past on occasion, and they busted me live. So
Yeah. They're like,
I
oh,
thought it
Chastity's
was funny.
holding out on us.
Yeah. So I thought it was funny, but yeah, so I included it in the video. But yeah, it was like a little spider thing. It was so funny. Gosh, I wish I could show you because the picture that I drew was freaking hilarious, but I'll try to find it while Emily. You got
Mm-hmm.
a comment, girl, from Kale. Kale's got a question for you, girl.
Kel the wait, where? How far up?
Mm, just a few, like 7 to 10, maybe.
You said Kel. Emily, are
Hmm.
your oh, sorry for the late pop in. Emily, are your house energy readings? Do you do that? Like when you say a house reading, do you just mean like what's in my house kind of thing? Because yes, I do that under my paranormal help service. So if you need that, you can always pop in there. Oh my god!
That's what it looked like. I mean, and not in detail because I saw it flying off of him. And when it was flying, it had its mouth open like that, like, and I know
I've
that's
seen
crazy. And if people don't understand, they're going to look at this and be like, this bitch is batshit crazy.
okay,
I'm
but
like,
like
no, I'm not.
I've seen so many freaking entities like that. It's not even funny. The spidery looking ones, they all have like different like appearances. Some look exactly like that. Some look like giant like spiders. Some have like legs and it's literally just a face like that. I know you always troll me with that when I talk about spiders in my house, and you send that to me and then I
Mhm.
just bust out laughing.
Bye,
Mhm.
Brittany. Thank you for hopping on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always a spider in Emily's life somewhere.
Every single day I have a spider problem, and they're all different kinds of spiders. So it's not like a spider laid eggs and I'll just no, every single spider that I've seen in my house for the past 2 weeks has been a different spider. And at first I'll see something come out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, is this paranormal? Is this not paranormal? Is there an actual spider? And it's always an actual, like, non paranormal, like physical spider crawling on something. And I hate spiders and they know it. And that's where, like, if you've been following my channel for a while, I started the Morbius, like, shorts. I haven't done them in a while. I should. But, like, I gave birth to it as a joke because of all the spiders I have in my house.
Yeah.
Ghost,
Yeah.
my
We
dog,
have pet spiders.
yeah, because you're weird. Ghost doesn't like
V.
I'm just kidding.
I
Ghost,
know.
my husky, he usually kills them for me, but he's been very lazy lately and he has not.
They've made friends. We found an exotic jumping spider in our house, and then it had babies. So the babies are about to bust out. So we gotta like get them all. It's V. He wanted to keep the spider,
I
so
get
we kept the
jumping
spider.
spiders because they're cute and they're fuzzy,
Hmm.
but I'm talking about the like.
Yeah, yeah. We live with a
Mm-mm.
spider now. But yep, she always got some. She'll be in the bathtub and they just jump on her head and shit. It's funny, but it's kind of weird.
I'll be taking a bath, like a spiritual bath,
Yeah,
and I'll feel something like on my head or on my back. I'll be like, what the fuck is that? And then I'll go, and then there it is, fucking scurrying. And I'll be like, Chastity was in my bathtub. And
yeah.
before this live, I killed one on my toilet paper roll. And that is a boundary that shouldn't be crossed. Okay?
It's trying to get real personal with you.
Listen, I know I spend a lot of time in the bathroom, but listen, there should never be a spider on my toilet paper roll.
Yeah, that's much. They just pop up everywhere for Emily.
They know.
Yeah. And Hellcat says, I've been dealing with a mimic, physically feeling the bed react, feels like crawling, being touched like crazy. That's not good, Hellcat. You need to definitely clear and cut off any type of paranormal communication, spirit boxes and all that kind of stuff. I think that might be because I read that while Emily was talking, and I think that might be somewhat part of it. And I don't want to get too personable, but everything that's been going on, definitely need to clear and get that vibration up, and uh, no more paranormal communication in the house. I don't know if that's what you're doing, right? I'm not accusing. I'm not trying to say anything like that. I'm just saying what I feel. Just make sure that you're not doing that because it's going to keep bringing that stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm sending you bunches of love and light. That's the best stuff I could give you, dear. And I'm sorry, like on here. You know what I mean? I'm sorry you're
Mhm.
going through that. That would be my advice.
All right, Kel, she says the reading, it's for my new workplace. It's a public, aka it's a pub, aka hotel. It reopens in 3 weeks, but it's about 150 years old. Oh, I
Nice.
hate, I don't like hotels because there's always shit going on in hotels. And the fact that
We
it's
had an
old,
experience.
we had an experience. But the fact that it's old, it's a pub, and it's a hotel, I mean, I'll make it easy for you so you don't have to pay for a reading. When it comes to hotels and being in public areas and pubs and shit, yes, there's always shit around. Like, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter that it's 150 years old. Like, there's always going to be stuff around hotels because of the amount of people that visit and the things that are attracted to the people that visit, plus the spirits just around in the area, because it's more than likely either a city or a town with a lot of people already. So you're already going to have stuff there. So what I advise is just doing your cleansing the best you can. And then I would just keep up with it. I mean, it's going to be hard because you have so many people coming in and out, but you just got to make sure that you just do your routine cleansings and just keep up with it. You can only do so much, especially if it's a public area in a business, but at least it'll keep some of the really nasty stuffs away.
Yeah. It's hard because of the
Yeah.
residual energy and the term I don't know. I come up with a while back, I guess. I think I did energy shedding. It's a
Mm-hmm.
real thing. I'll be off for just a second, baby. Give me one more second, okay? Thank you. My baby girl's ready to see me. She hasn't got to see me since she come home, so I'm gonna read through this. Kel, Luminary, I'm with you on the debunking hot two. It almost looks like hot two. We're not hot two around here. I'm just kidding. Um, everybody's got to know the hot two by now. I get it, but the energy they put into convincing people that the possibility that possibly or spiritual challenges don't exist, he could be a good force. Yeah. Um, and that I think it becomes a job at that point, like, and you're not meant to have everybody believe. Not everybody's going to believe, and that's okay because there's a balance, just like there's light and dark. There's a balance to believers and non-believers. We got to have it to keep the world going around. Because if everybody believed, we're all going to ascend up and like lose our physical bodies or some shit. I don't know, but that's what they say at least. But I believe in the how we shift our timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when y'all interviewed me, it was said I have an affinity for the number 3. Totally true. Never caught that I'm basically obsessed with threes. I love the number 3, Hellcat, for sure. Thank you, Connie. And the ditto, thank you. Is everything okay? The title made me nervous. I'm sorry, I just got here. Yes, we probably should do. Um, I just disassociate, Hellcat. I'm bad about dissociating. She
How
said,
do you
"What's got your attention?" I disassociate because either I'm just thinking or receiving information. So, like, it's just the habit. So, and 2, sometimes when I stare off this way, this light or whatever, it really hurts my eyes. Hold on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It really hurts my eyes. So, like I don't know, ever since I've awakened or my spiritual gifts came in, my eyes are very sensitive to light. And I just want to tell Alicia, we have a special announcement. We have been invited by Justin Sperrier to the Garnett House, the Whiteface House, in his 3rd property, which is called Skinwalker. It's not Skinwalker Ranch, but they're calling it. It's like the Skinwalker House. But the only person that's investigated it, I think, I think they said Ghost Club Paranormal. No, I don't know if Ghost Club Paranormal went to that 3rd house. Maybe they did.
Twin Paranormal.
Yeah, somebody else said Ghost Club Paranormal too. I'm not sure if they went to that 3rd house, but Twin Paranormal has. So we've been invited, and meaning like it could change everything, as in like me and Emily get to do it together for the first time. And we'll actually have a paranormal investigation like trio between our channels. Emily's the Fine Art Medium, our Appalachian Nightmare, which is my new paranormal investigation channel, which I just dropped a video this past Friday. Emily's dropping her paranormal investigation video and doing a whole month long thing for Halloween. She's got merch out. I've got merch out. There's a bunch of cool stuff happening. But we were invited out by the owner because of the reaction video that we did on the Garnett House. He messaged me. He said that a lot of things I said were like, I had no way of knowing. And he's really interested in getting us out there. I'm like, Emily's got to come. And he's like, okay. And then me and her are supposed to be doing psychic walkthroughs separately of this house. And then we're going to piece together the information and see what we get. And I have not told Emily. I asked him not to tell me things on the phone. He told me a little bit, but not a lot. And I haven't told Emily anything at all, per his request. Plus, that's how we operate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm with you on the house spiders. I'll be feeding them fruit from the kitchen. I don't blame you, girl. They're sweet. Some spiders are actually really cute and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, black widows. I have those here too. I'm way behind. Hey, Barb. I hope you're feeling okay
here. I
see
a black widow. That bitch is gonna be on fire. I'm gonna get one of those electric fly swatters and go swing.
Yeah, that's good, Hellcat. She says she's been taking a break from the paranormal investigation team. Yeah, girl, you got to get there to heal, and it's just so important. Like when you're having the problems, you have to, and like you said, talk to higher benevolent beings, talk to Jesus, what you're comfortable with. That's great. I'm glad that you decided to do that, because that's going to help all that, help all that energy. Because a lot of it is facilitated by our surroundings and everything, our traumas, what we go through. Even if it's just anxiety, we facilitate a place for this stuff to stay most of the time. We're victims to a degree, but also like it, we don't ask for this, but that's me and Emily's job. We're trying to learn ourselves as we go and teach people, from our perspective, how this works. Does that mean it's 100% accurate in the way and the light? No, that's not what we're saying. Everybody deals with this in a similar but different way. And it's simple minded, in my opinion, to think that, just our way is the way. Nay, nay, it is not.
Mm-hmm.
That's what gets me about people sometimes when they comment. They're like, well, this isn't this and this isn't that. It's like, that's fine. That works for you. This is what works for us.
Mm-hmm.
What works for us may not work for you, and that's okay. Just take what you need and leave the rest.
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's different religions, different beliefs, all that kind of stuff.
We are our own thinking body.
Free thinkers are dangerous. Anybody know that band? Mac. Yes, it is exciting. Yes, we did say the Garnett House. I am scared. That was the second place Strawberry Ranch. I don't know the name of it, but yeah, we've been holding on to this information from the public since May, like my birthday. He called me the week of my birthday, so it was like an awesome birthday surprise. Like, he's like, call me, and I had to vet who would make sure it was really him, because you never know. But yeah, talked to him on the phone for like 2.5 hours back in May. He's a hard man to get in touch with, but hopefully he'll see my message before January. We've got to figure out how we're going to get there, because we're going to have to stay there at least probably 4 to 5 days. And we're going to each house probably, and everything's still working, guys. But this is just us letting you know that I had the conversation with him back at the end of May, near my birthday. And then, if everything didn't happen the way it did with the drama and everything in my life over the last 4 months, it's like ever since things started going good, shit still tries to keep you down.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hanging in there.
Mm-hmm.
No blue spiders.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you know it with Mr. Ransom, but when I did his reading, we had a conversation about that. So
Gotcha.
Every time he says that, I laugh. It's like an inside joke.
Yeah. I'm not sure, Hellcat, what you mean disturbed. You might have to explain.
No,
I don't know.
You said,
oh, disturbed. Okay.
The music.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, but kind of the same genre. It's SOAD, System of Down. That was my favorite band in high school, if that gives you a glimpse into my life at all.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated in 05, Staying Alive. Oh, God, that's really hard.
Let's see.
What song describes you and why? Hold on.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. That's what I think when I hear that song. Is Chastity. That's who goes right to mind.
I can't even think. I don't know. Yes, SOAD. I don't know. Yeah, so let me try to think of one for Emily. I don't know. It'd be something repetitive. It has a lot of repetitive music because Emily just goes with the flow, and she's on it all the time. It has to be pop. I don't know. That's a really hard one.
I'm surprised you didn't go Disney princess theme songs.
Yeah, that would be a good one. No, I know what Emily's song would be, her and why, the AI generated music she made. That's so cool. I don't know if y'all seen it, but she got, I don't know. God. I really want to think about this. I'm going to have to get back to you on that one. Guys, but no, I say the AI generated song because she created that with the AI and made like this cool album that's all spooky.
I made an entire album of music related to paranormal and like psychic mediums and shit. And the entire thing is on my Patreon, but I release some songs under members on my channel. And then on my second channel, my vlogs channel, I've been releasing songs like every Wednesday. That's for free. You don't have to be a member on that channel. But listen, it's like that 1990s to early 2000s like pop vibe. If you know that kind of music with like is it Captain Jack, like the DDR songs on the PS1 and PS2, like the Dance Revolution songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, Emily would definitely be a K-pop song that's like got a repetitive beat and just like constantly going. I don't know. I don't know the name of that song, but it's a song. That's Emily. She's a K-pop song.
That's all of K-pop though.
Okay, well then, yeah, I don't know shit about it. I don't. Let's see, Drowning Pool. Yeah, my
Mm.
fiance tried out for Drowning Pool, and they got an honorable mention in his email. They emailed him back and said that he sounds great, but he sounded way too close to the original singer, and they were looking for something else. And guess what happened to Drowning Pool after that?
Mhm.
Yay! Hey Tracy, unfortunately we're getting ready to get off, hun. I miss you, Tracy. Mwah. Yeah, my daughter, my 8-year-old, is coming here 5 times now. She's like, "Are you done?" I mean, she's like, "Are you done, mommy? Done?" So she wants to see me.
We
Yeah,
should
thank
do
the birds singing, let the bodies hit the floor.
once I get my credits up on that software stuff, I should make fun songs for Lamp just for fun. Not like a theme
Yeah,
song or anything, even though I want to change the theme song, but at least funny things. Like with light bulbs, because you have a thing for light bulbs.
yeah. I like my light bulbs, and I love crickets. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I like light bulbs for lamp because it's lamp, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
lamp, light bulbs. Still haven't got my fucking plushie. I
You need
want a
a,
light bulb plushie. Emily wants to burn it if I get one.
you should get a keychain with a light bulb that glows in the dark.
Yeah. Start with sticker. Too poor. Too poor for keychains, but I could probably do stickers. We were looking into that for our Appalachian Nightmare, which is,
Okay.
how would I say it? Owen, is it Oan? How would you pronounce that, Emily? Oan.
Owen,
The Oan.
when I have some extra monies, I'm gonna get one of those machines that you can make the buttons that you can like that are like the you stick to your clothes in
Oh,
your
yeah.
bags.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some extra merch and I'ma have it in gift baggies.
That'll be cool. Oh, y'all want to see what I finally got? Well, I ain't going to show you everything because I want to keep it a surprise. But it took me how many ever years. Speaking of merch, I've been a Paranormal Files fan and watched their content for probably 6 or 7 years now. And I finally won the damn gift bag. And I will show you, since we talked about buttons, I got a button. Okay. And they gave me this little glow in the dark ghost. And they gave me a keychain. And they gave me a few other things, but I don't want to spoil it in case anybody else wins the gift bag because it was a surprise. But yeah, they gave some things, and there's something that's a little bit bigger they gave me too. Not huge, but it was super cool. Finally won the gift bag after like 6 or 7 years. I commented
Yes.
50 times Bohemian Grove, and I think he saw that and he was like, "Damn, this bitch dedicated." We
We're
had to
gonna
get to
need
2,000 comments.
at some point we're gonna need to do a lamp giveaway. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When we have our shit together.
Yep. And I mean, we can do it with our products. So, like, when I get my shit
Facts.
together and I need to set aside a day to do all of my product crap and I need to get a website going. But see, only one person here. Websites are tough for me. That's the one thing I don't have that I need to get busy on. I miss you too, Tracy. Sheila, yeah, I miss y'all. And it says, are you guys going to the Whiteface house or that guy owns another place that you two are going? He owns all three. So Justin owns Garnett, Whiteface, and then I heard the Strawberry House, but I call it the Skinwalker House because that's where Twin Paranormal went. They did all three, and when he offered, we'd have been the second. I didn't even have I had just started our Appalachian Nightmare, so a paranormal investigation team. So technically, we would have been the second team in there, but I don't know about now. Tracy almost died in a drowning pool mosh pit at once in Ozfest. I believe it, girl. I used to get in mosh pits. I would braid my hair on each side and put it in a bandana, and I'd go in there and pit. I'd be one of the only girls in there. Like, I used to do it. Can't do it no more. That's how I got. You want to know how I got these scars right here? It was a mosh pit. A guy walked up to me, punched me right in the face, and I was pitting. or whatever, jumping around. I was slinging. I was a little tipsy back when I used to drink when I was like 23. And I guess I hit somebody, and he walked up, punched me right in my face, and my head went back. I guess he was hoping he knocked me out. That didn't work. My head just went back, and then it went back down. And I didn't know it till I was bloody everywhere. I didn't know. It hurt later. Didn't hurt then. It's fine. Fun stories from the past.
She asked if you ever found your birthday wand.
I thought I had it. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know where my back scratcher
Give
is.
me a second, baby.
The one time I used a back scratcher in one of my videos or lives, I forget which, everyone complained about it so much because it was so distracting.
Mm-hmm.
I was using it as a microphone and fucking twirling it.
Yeah, that's what I...
Can't you tell? Oh, look. I love how you never look the same every time I see you. That's because I have ADHD and I have a hair for every single day of the week.
Emily secretly has a room full of wigs.
I just dropped something. Scissors. I call her Barbie.
Valid. There's several other teams that have been there now. There's a lot of people that's been to Whiteface and Garnett over the year. Thank you, Rachel. We love y'all too. The bedazzled thing, yeah, the wand will probably never to be seen again. That was one and only. Oh, yeah, I bet they were, Tracy. I'm sorry. Well, guys, it's been the 6th time my 8-year-old is requesting their mother's attention, so I'm going to quit putting her off.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah.
She said it, in a Barbie world.
Life in plastic.
Okay. Fun little excerpt before we go. I did a collab with that song with some random stranger online and have a video of it somewhere. But I sang that song with some stranger guy. He did the Ken part. I did the Barbie part.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. I can do that part.
And I had on... No, he wore a blonde wig. It was so funny.
Oh.
One day I'll put it on the internet. Okay. One day. It's just not today.
The wand. Duran just said the wand. If you were in my birthday live, as some of the people in this chat were, yes, it was my whoop ass stick, because he come in here and threw something at me, and like everybody live saw me deflect it with that wand, and it was epic. Anyways. It's a boy, didn't I? Oh my God, she's 6 months along already. Wow, baby's gonna be here before you know it. Did I predict it was a boy? Did I say that? I don't remember. I'm sorry. For the love of God, I apologize. But where I channel for so many different people now, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. It was amazing balls. Honey pot, amazing balls. There was all kinds of shit said that night.
Whoop ass. Gotta open a can of whoop ass.
Oh, okay, good. I was about to say, I don't remember. Is a girl or boy? Damn, I'm falling off on my babies. I can't tell. There's another friend of mine that is expecting, and I can't tell. It's rare. That is a rare thing. Wow. Well, congratulations either way. I'm glad that she's that far along and the baby's healthy, and hope you're doing well, Barb. I bet it did. That was crazy. That was a crazy 3.5 hours. It made my birthday, though. I normally sit by myself. Well, not by myself, but normally don't do much on my... I used to go all out for my birthdays. But as I've gotten older and I'm poor, I don't do nothing anymore. So that made my birthday.
It's okay. Me too.
Oh, that's a beautiful name. But guys, yeah. Emily, if you want to hang out, I'm just going to hop off here whenever we end it.
I haven't eaten anything today, so I need to go eat some food. I
feel you. Good, Barb. I'm glad you're doing better. And we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us here for the last couple hours. Yeah, be on the lookout for information. We'll have a new video out for you guys this coming Monday. Not obviously this Monday, but next Monday. So this was the video for this Monday. And yeah, we're going to try to start doing our lives at least once a month again, but probably not to interfere with unless we, for some reason, can't get the video out. We'll do it on Monday, but we'll start maybe adding a live in, at least an hour and a half live in. Try to shoot for once a month if we can. All right, guys. Bye. Love you
Bye.
guys.
Peace out. Home slices.